With training camps drawing closer, there's definitely a buzz around rookies and new free agent signings, and there's no better time to look at each team's roster and find out which player could emerge a star. Although some players may not have made a mark in the football world yet, they're all set to put themselves on the map this season. In this video, we'll talk about NFL players that may have a breakout season in 2022. First up, Ernest Jones of the Los Angeles Rams. We have to start by talking about the team who won the Super Bowl and the man whose contributions made it possible. Along with the skills of a few star players we all know and love, Ernest Jones's outstanding performance helped the Los Angeles Rams win the championship. So we're sure the linebacker is all set for the big leagues. Jones started receiving a more significant role as his time as a rookie progressed. He earned his start in Week 8 last year and began killing it on the field with increasingly more snaps before an injury got in the way. The player missed the end of the regular season and the start of the playoffs. He returned for the NFC Championship. He came back in full form, averaging a splash day essential for the defense, including pressures, sacks, TFLs, and interceptions, once every 20.9 snaps. This is the 14th best rate among linebackers who played 400-plus snaps in 2021. Jones heads into 2022 as a full-time starter, and his excellent performance during his rookie year means that the Rams' defense could have yet another star player. Next, Baltimore Ravens' wide receiver Rashad Bateman. This pick for the Ravens definitely was a bit more of a leap of faith in projections, but it looks like it'll pay off. In his rookie year, wide receiver Rashad Bateman played only 7 games with starting quarterback Lamar Jackson. In 12 contests, he caught a total of 46 passes for 515 yards and 1 touchdown on 68 targets. With Jackson at quarterback, the Ravens seemed destined to be a run-first team, but Bateman's play with Jackson on the field means good things for the team, especially as the wide receiver and quarterback develop more chemistry and consistency with each other. Bateman provides a much better target than the recently traded Marquise Brown, with his 33-inch arms. This should help Jackson in his preferred area of attack, throwing over the middle. Bateman is also a better route runner than Brown, and is able to operate from the slot and on the outside, which will for sure mesh well with tight ender Mark Andrews. Despite injuries and a backup quarterback behind center, we've seen flashes of positive play from Bateman, and we're sure we'll see more in 2022. Moving on, Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts. Injuries are the enemy of the athlete. Kwity Paye showed off his initial speed at the snap during preseason, but had a shaky start in the regular season due to a hamstring injury. Though the player ended last year with only 4 sacks, we saw an almost miraculous improvement in his game during the second half of his rookie year. Paye had only 1 quarterback hit in his first 6 games, but racked up 10 over the final 9 games he played. Clearly, he wasn't down to be called mediocre, and he proved it. His pressure rate on pass-push snaps also saw a rapid increase, and he ended the season with a rate of 10.5, similar to Panthers pro Brian Burns. With defense coordinator Gus Bradley in the driving seat, we're sure the Colts will prioritize pass pushers to get to the quarterback. This means that Paye will get more opportunities to flex his speed and improve his technique to tee off on opposing quarterbacks. Kwity Paye is in for a hell of a season, and we can't wait to see what he has to offer. And now, running back J.K. Dobbins. We've got another player from the Baltimore Ravens as a breakout candidate. It seems the team is all set to use these hidden gems to their advantage. Dobbins missed the 2021 season because of a torn ACL. This was very unfortunate for the Ravens. When he was last on the field during his rookie year in 2020, he was a valuable weapon for Baltimore's run-centric defense. A healthy Dobbins should definitely have a significant role as he returns to Baltimore's backfield this year. J.K. Dobbins is one of those rare, well-rounded players that even as a rookie, the team utilized him as a pass protector and check-down option on 3rd down and during 2-minute drives. Expect a strong comeback from Dobbins and the Ravens as they dust off their injuries. Next up, New England Patriots safety Kyle Dugger. Patriots coach Bill Belichick has always used defensive backs in all kinds of different ways, and Kyle Dugger was a lethal weapon for New England in 2021. The Patriots used Dugger's skills in many ways, as a deep defensive back, as a blitzer, in the slot, in man coverage against tight ends, and even as a middle-of-the-zone defender in Tampa 2. His ability to hang with tight ends in coverage helped the New England defense finish first in defensive DVOA against tight ends in 2021. In a time when the NFL values versatility from its players more than ever, Kyle Dugger is the blueprint. His size makes him a great tackler when bringing down receivers from the catch and when stopping the run, and he can also hang with receivers in the slot. What more do you need from your safety? With the Patriots' defensive backfield getting older and cornerback J.C. Jackson gone, Dugger will definitely be asked to do more on the field, and this will give him a chance to shine. We're sure he'll emerge as one of the stars of the 2022 season. Finally, offensive lineman Eric McCoy. The 24-year-old Saints player had essentially never missed a snap in his professional career before before suffering a calf injury early on in the 2021 season. He left after Week 1, and although he returned in Week 7, he didn't seem to have fully recovered. This was until the final stretch of the season when he became a symbol of consistency for a truly battered Saints' offense that started 4 different quarterbacks. Unlike most players we've talked about, he's a fourth-year player because we're betting on that late-season comeback to continue on in 2022. McCoy has an excellent set of skills in his arsenal, including technique, size, intelligence, and athleticism that is coveted at the center. His understanding of the game always allows the Saints' offense to move in the right direction. It's honestly a shame that he got injured so early on in 2021 because he's looking to build upon his success in 2020. With a healthy year, we can expect McCoy to establish himself as a real pro in 2022. And now for some other news. First up, Cleveland won't grant Kareem Hunt the trade he requested. NFL Network's James Palmer just reported that Browns' running back Kareem Hunt has requested a trade from Cleveland. His report also says the team has refused to grant Hunt his request. Hunt's request comes in with 1 year remaining on the 27-year-old contract, a month in advance of the regular season. The question is, why is he demanding a trade from Cleveland? It seems that the running back wants to maximize his value. It's a pay me or trade me situation. Next up, Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas participates in team drills. Wide receiver Michael Thomas hasn't played a single game since January 2021 because of an ankle injury early in the 2020 season, but it seems the player is all ready to bounce back in 2022. Reports say that the wideout participated in Saints' team drills this Saturday and is beginning his training to get back on the field next season. This is definitely good news, especially for the Saints after Thomas's long recovery that kept him on the sidelines for over a year. We hope his training yields results and his ankle is on his side as the season approaches. Finally, Pro Bowl tackle Dwayne Brown is visiting the Jets. It seems the New York Jets are reaching out to a Bowl veteran for help on the offensive line. Pro Bowl tackle Dwayne Brown is visiting the Jets on Saturday. The 36-year-old spent the last 4.5 seasons in Seattle and is the top offensive lineman still on the market. His stats speak for themselves, and he was the first-team All-Pro in 2012. He started all 17 games for the Seahawks last season, before the team replaced him with first-round selection Charles Cross. If Brown signs with the Jets, it'll be their second veteran pick in 2 weeks. The team is clearly looking for a star-studded season this year. That's a wrap for this video. Which of these players do you think will have a breakout season this year? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.